Around Christmas time, skeptics roll out the same line. Matthew messed up Isaiah 7. The Hebrew doesn't actually say virgin, it just says young woman. Matthew had proof text fever and invented the virgin birth.
Wrong.
Except that just doesn't work. First, the Septuagint actually exists. That's the Greek translation of the Old Testament made way before Christianity. Those Jewish translators knew Hebrew, and when they got to Isaiah 7:14, they used the same word Matthew uses.
If the Septuagint is your source of truth, you got an uphill battle already. This is a text that left out parts of Jeremiah, Job, and 1 Samuel. It gave us verifiably poor translations of Psalm 22:16, along with others like Psalm 46. And this was done undeniably to validate doctrine rather than be precise and correct.
So Matthew isn't being sneaky. Second, Isaiah literally calls this birth a sign as high as heaven. A random young woman having a baby is not much of a sign. That happens every day. A virginal conception, though, actually qualifies as a sign from God. Third, the word Alma itself. Let's take a look how it's used in the Tanakh. Rebecca in Genesis 24, she's called an Alma, explicitly unmarried and sexually untouched. Miriam in Exodus 2, same thing. Song of Solomon contrasts Alma with queens and concubines, meaning unmarried, virginal women. Across the board, Alma is never used for a married woman.
So what about 1 Chronicles 15:20 or Psalm 46:1? These are two verses explaining how a song should be sung and what type. It should sound like a virgin? Does that make much sense, you moron? It absolutely signifies pitch and tone of a young woman. And here's the kicker, Testi-lie. You know, and I think you know, maybe you don't, you are kind of a moron. There's a word already for virgin. It's Betula. If he wanted to be adamant that a virgin gave birth, he would have used, guess what? Betula. That's the biggest argument against this thing. That's why Alma means young woman, not necessarily a virgin.
So no, Matthew didn't make a mistake.